Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. Dallas Keuchel will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
And there's one down now. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Lance Lynn gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike one. Lifetime versus this pitcher. 7 hits in 14 tries. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Count now a ball and a strike. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Solak ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. From the stretch, the 1-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out. All set for the start of the inning. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Jimenez. Gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting. Right fielder. Hunter Cole.
Into the box now, Hunter Cole, as he rips it on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Calhoun, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. So here's Jose Abreu, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit down the line at first. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So now to the plate, Danny Mendick. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And they're runners at the corners now. Come set with the 0-1. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game.
The center fielder, number 28.
Digging in, Leury Garcia. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode a lot of times.
And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yoan Moncada becomes out number 2 this inning. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 0-1 pitch. And right into the shift. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next to the Rangers.
Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. This is line to left. Jimenez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Danny Santana, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Line drive to center field. Garcia is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the third inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Entering the day, they find themselves near the top of the league in runs scored. One player told me, when it comes to putting up numbers on the board, it's a total team effort. Everyone has their role, and even when one guy fails, we know the next guy is going to do his best to pick him up. Another hitter told me, we hit as a unit. We just try to keep the line moving as long as we can every inning. Seems like they're on the same page, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Chirinos corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. One out here in the Chi Sox third, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Another 1-2 delivery. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the baseball all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Good break to that one, and he's in command. 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Fouled away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Lynn comes set. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Encarnacion is off of first with 2 away. Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. White Sox. Now in the box, Nick Sola as we begin the top of the 4th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the box now, Rougned Odor. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Moncada brings it into just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out. Up next for Chicago, Danny Mendick. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. No balls and a strike to count. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Stepping up now, Leury Garcia. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of power.
Hit out towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Cole will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Anderson Tejeda. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Hunter Cole, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 6-2.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Stepping in now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Dane Dunning gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, Ronald Guzman. Base hit into right center.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Anderson Tejeda, and he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in on to first, and it's in time as they're. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hard hit ball to second. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Smoked on the ground left side. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Striding in, Edwin Encarnacion. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
1-2 now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and digging in is the outfielder Hunter Cole. Here comes the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. At the plate now, Shin-Soo Choo. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
So now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Ready now, Danny Santana. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Rougned Odor gets a chance here in the inning following the base hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Jesse Chavez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, Jesse Chavez.
Pitch on the way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And that's over. 2-1.
1 strike.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Nomar Mazara is on deck. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
The right fielder,
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. The 1-2. None out, runners at first and second. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Standing in, Danny Mendick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. And that misses. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
All even now. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. To 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Leading off for the Rangers.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting. Shortstop.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Up next to the Rangers.
At the plate, Hunter Cole. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Up next to the Rangers.
So coming to the plate, Willie Calhoun. And we'll see if he can get Joey Gallo. Will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 13, Joey.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here into the visitors bullpen.
Now back.
In now Shin-Soo Choo. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled. Bottom of the inning now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Nick Goody gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for the Rangers. Number 41, Nick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
There's ball 4. Riding into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. An 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So striding in, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball well outside. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Nomar Mazara would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Inside, he misses ball 4. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 1 ball, no strikes the count. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. Robinson Chirinos will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And that is off the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Into the box, Danny Santana. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Weekly hit towards first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Now at the plate, Nick Solak. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Lazaro looks up. And it's gone. To the plate now, Ronald Guzman.
The first baseman, Ronald.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Steve Cishek enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 31, Steve Cishek.
At the plate, Anderson Tejeda lifted in the air toward the line and right. Headed after it is Mazara, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting, right fielder. Hunter.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Colby Allard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Santana is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Mendick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. And as you can see, they are way behind. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Joey Gallo. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
High and deep to right center. Wow, that's up onto the patio.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Nick Solak. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. So here's Yoan Moncada starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still. Count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So stepping in, Tim Anderson, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Runners on first with 1 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. White Sox down to their final out, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon. 20-4 this afternoon. The Rangers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.